Alright, last last function we're going to talk about is the absolute value of x. Let's go x values of 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4. When x is 0, I get the absolute value of 0 is 0. When x is 1, I get the absolute value of 1 is 1. When x is 2, I get the absolute value of 2 is 2. When x is 3, I get the absolute value of 3 is 3. Absolute value of 4 is 4. So at this stage, it kind of looks like a linear function. Sweet. Okay. Well, what about negative x values? The absolute value of negative x is the absolute value of negative 1, I should say, is positive 1. The absolute value of negative 2 is positive 2. The absolute value of negative 3 is positive 3. And the absolute value of negative 4 is positive 4. So I get this also seemingly linear but flipped side. So I get my V graph, which is sweet. And I can state my domain, which is going to be all real numbers. Because you can take any real number and you can get the absolute value of it. If it's positive, it's just whatever your input was. If it's negative, it's the opposite. So x will be in the interval from negative infinity to positive infinity. And what about my range? Well, now my range is going to be the same as the x squared function. It's going to be all positive y values and 0. So I will say y in the set of real numbers such that y is greater than or equal to 0. And I will say in interval notation that y is in the interval from 0, including it with a bracket, up to positive infinity, not including it with a parenthesis.